Pokemon Legends Arceus may be considered the best shiny hunting game of all time. Let's break it down. Yo, whoa, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Dan, aka aDrive. I'm bringing you guys a brand new video today, and today we are diving into the world of Pokemon Legends Arceus and shiny hunting. And this is something that I am super excited about, and obviously you guys probably know I'm quite the shiny hunter myself. So we're gonna talk about what's going down with the leaks regarding shiny hunting in Pokemon Legends Arceus and much, much more. So be sure to hit that like button down below, and of course subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Now, obviously the game has been leaking over the last 24 hours or so, and we've seen footage of shinies. We have a little bit more insight about how shinies are gonna work, and we've also found out some really cool stuff that we'll cover in this video. And we're gonna talk about what we think could be potential shiny hunting mechanics for this game as we move forward. So some of this is speculation, some of it is leaked, and I'm sure over the coming days we'll get more information as the data miners get more access to the files and kind of dive a little deeper. So let's not waste any time. Like the video if you guys enjoy, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and let's talk shiny Pokemon. So the first thing I want to talk about is we still don't know about the shiny starters. At least to my knowledge, I have not seen footage of shiny starters. I have not seen anything like that. What I will say though is you can save before you get your starter. So there's not like a drawn out cutscene to getting your starter. Whether or not that is the point at which it's determined shiny or not, or whether or not it can be shiny, I still don't know. As soon as I do know, I'll keep you guys posted. Further, we have a very, very cool update regarding shiny Pokemon. When a shiny Pokemon spawns on the map, it makes a sound. And it also makes a sound and sparkles in general. So you could just be roaming around the map, you know, riding around on Weirdeer or whatever. And if you're listening to your audio, you'll be able to hear a specific sound that indicates a shiny has spawned. And that is amazing. So I'm gonna use some footage and clips that I found from the internet. I do wanna mention that any of the clips and any of the footage I use in this video is not my own. I'm simply reporting in it for news and you know, media purposes. So I'm gonna play a quick clip here that should show you, or at least give you some insight as to what that sound might be, and you'll be able to determine, like I said, shiny Pokemon before you even encounter them just by listening. Now remember, this game has a whole new dimension when it comes to shiny hunting, because you can find a shiny, that doesn't mean you're gonna catch it. It can fly away, it can run away, it can fight you and knock you out. So there's gonna be a whole nother level of depth to shiny hunting in this game. The next thing I want to talk about, and we talked about this from the Chinese Riddler going way back months and months and months, and I actually made a video on this last week, is there is indeed confirmation of a shiny Ponyta quest, which means that they send you on a mission, and I'll be honest, I don't know all the exact details of it, but there is essentially a static shiny Ponyta quest that you'll be able to do. So you'll have to get a certain mission from somebody, and you'll go out and you'll be able to find a shiny Ponyta and guarantee catch the shiny Ponyta, or at least guarantee find it to add it to your team. So there is a focus on shiny Pokemon in this game, which I find to be very, very epic. So we've got two different takes on this, right? You've got the fact that you can just roam around the wild and find shinies by listening for them. And two, you've got the idea that there's gonna be a shiny that they're just gonna basically give you. Now, when it comes to shiny hunting in general, this is kind of the full breakdown here. We don't know for sure, and this is gonna come over the coming days through the data mines. But I believe that there are one of two potential ways for shiny hunting boosted mechanics in this game. The first one being completing research for that specific species of Pokemon. So we know that when you have a Pokemon, let's say Shinx for example, you're gonna have to do a bunch of things with Shinx. You're gonna have to catch it this many times. You're gonna have to catch this size of Shinx this many times. You're gonna have to find, you know, see it use Spark this many times, or whatever it may be, right? So we know that that's a thing. My theory is that as you level up that page for that particular Pokemon, the likelihood of that Pokemon spawning as a shiny increases in the overworld. And I feel like I kind of glossed over this, but yes, Pokemon do show up shiny in the overworld. I feel like that was obvious, but I just want to make that very clear. So you're doing these research tasks, and I believe, again, this is not confirmed, that your shiny chance will increase the more you complete those pages. That's my theory at this point in time when it comes to shiny hunting, is that is going to be how it shakes down. Now, recently, some footage appeared on the internet about a distortion appearing, which is an overworld mechanic that basically means that, like, kind of there's a crack in the sky, and it basically changes how you're able to encounter, almost like, if you think of Breath of the Wild, when you have kind of the Blood Moon, it feels like it's a very similar mechanic where, you know, some of the spawns are gonna change and things of that nature, and finding that distortion appearance could also be another mechanic for shinies. So as people continue to play the game and the data mines happen and all that stuff, we may get more information about shiny hunting. But those are the two main things that we're expecting at this point, at least from what I've seen, is the distortion appearing, potentially increasing the chance of shiny Pokemon spawning, and then completing research tasks, which will also increase the chance, potentially, of shiny Pokemon spawning. Now, I have not seen anything about shiny charms or any of that yet. Maybe I missed it, but I'll keep you guys posted on that, whether or not there's going to be any sort of opportunity to increase your shine chances. But ultimately, because you can just run around in the overworld and essentially reset these hordes of Pokemon, these spawns, and all you have to do is listen for the sound of that potential shiny Pokemon, it could change shiny hunting forever. And when I think back to Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, I had a blast shiny hunting in that game, right? The opportunity to get these overworld shinies and using the catch combo method and things of that nature made the game really fun when the shiny popped up in the overworld. And I felt like that was missing in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. They had the perfect opportunity to put overworld shinies in the underground, and they chose not to do it. But they did it in Legends Arceus, and this is massive, guys. So being able to run around, hear the sound, whether or not a shiny appeared, then you have to ultimately try to catch it, which obviously is a whole nother ball game. But I feel like this could be one of the best shiny hunting games we've ever seen, and I, for one, am excited to dive in and find my first shinies and see what's good. So again, I'm gonna keep you guys posted on what's going down with the starters. I don't know anything about that yet. I don't really know what the shiny hunting mechanic is, but we do know that there is a focus on shiny hunting in this game, or at least some call to it, right? With the fact that there's that Ponyta quest, that's massive. The fact that they make a special sound when they spawn in the first place, there's a lot of really good signs here for shiny hunters. So I personally am excited, and obviously yesterday I covered the decks. I went through the different shiny forms that you can find, and I cannot wait to find my first HISUI and shiny, man. It's gonna be crazy. But you guys can let me know what your thoughts are. Do you think that these are shiny hunting mechanics? Do you think that there's gonna be some sort of special shiny hunting method that maybe we haven't even seen or thought of yet? And what shinies are you guys planning to get first? Because I'll tell you what, those starters look amazing. We know you can catch them in the wild. The new Hisuian forms look amazing in terms of some of their shinies, like Avalug's shiny was really dope. There's a handful of them that look really, really epic. So for me, I'm like really jazzed up about it, and I can't wait to jump into the game and ultimately get my first shinies, like I said. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below about what shiny you want to go for next, or first rather, and of course, what you guys think about this potential shiny hunting mechanic. As always, you got to stay glued to the channel, because we're going to talk shinies, we're going to talk leaks, we're going to talk everything here on youtube.com/aDrive. So be sure to hit that like button down below, and of course, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, so you don't miss out on our epic shiny content and much, much more. Like I said, I felt like BDSP was cool because the Poke Radar was dope, and that was a fun shiny hunting mechanic, but the opportunity to catch shinies in the overworld, to me, is just magical. I feel like that's such a huge improvement, and I really hope they focus on that for the next generation if they continue to do overworld spawns, which they've obviously done. There's obviously been a focus on overworld Pokemon for a long time, so that has me very excited. Maybe the distortion has something to do with it, maybe the research tests have something to do with it, but there's gonna be plenty of shinies for us to find in Pokemon Legends Arceus. Thank you so much for watching this one, guys. My name is Dan. I also go by aDrive. Like the video and subscribe if you guys are new, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.